an annoying TFX.
Gather up, Task Force X. I want the flashback here in one piece, so pay attention.
In order for us to retrieve the flash from the Skull ship, you will first need to remove the data vault's defenses, reveal the vault, and defeat this Brainiac iteration.
Get all of that? I hope so.
Gotta cool the jet.
Out of all the terrorists on this earth, what makes these insurgents so special? You ever seen a Terran with a boomerang?
Doing well. Racking up these care packages.
I am Deadshot. Current target Joker.
Gonna boost. Coming in like a bullet. What goes up?
On from this dimension to the next.
Welcome to yet another disturbing Elseworld. I'm going to be taking point on this operation. I will be relaying Director Waller's orders.
Jetpacks, man!
Ready on Deadshot. I'm firing on Joker.
Really want the...
With the hard work well underway, all you need to do is destroy the giant gun.
You heard the tech support. Get to it, Task Force X.
Changing the firing pattern. Let's try something new.
Watch out! Brainiac just turned on the electric fence! Furious ballet of bullets!
Join me and you could have one of these for yourself. Sit on the
Grab
barrel.
whatever terminal chunk you can lay hands on.
Deadshot.
Running too hot.
Crosshairs on Deadshot.
Battlefield evolution. Let's all welcome our new bomber.
I'll take you out.
Artillery, hit the deck!
Registering pain spikes in the weapon's local network.
Damn thing's overheating!
Ignore!
It has deployed anti-personnel line. And we are personnel.
Don't let the laser beam hit you. Thanks for lighting up the terminal, bitch hack. Let's pick him up, pal.
One of our little terminals has all grown up. Welcome a new bomber. Bomber genesis complete. Engage the enemy. Shot.
I'm gonna love this. Them, not so much.
Get those permanent chunks, people!
Artillery! Time for this bird to fly. Count to 3.
Have I introduced you to my deadly security walls?
If you don't get me up, I will snipe you myself.
Eliminating death.
One of our little terminals has all grown up. Welcome a new bomber. My salvo acclaimed.
Get those terminal bits! We gotta use them against that thing!
Dispatch the assassin. This artillery barrage should keep you in check.
There! We just gave ourselves a target!
Strike your little blows, Task Force X. This next firing pattern is an old favorite.
The cannon is deploying its beam weapon.
Aiming for death.
A new destroyer. Behold, the evolutionary power of Kolu.
Need a medic!
Collect the terminal remains. There are only hope against the weapon.
Don't get zapped by that laser wall!
Battlefield evolution. Let's all welcome our new bomber. Units, still Lawton's trigger fingers. For now, I'll have use for them later. Evolution complete. You four now have a new bomber to contend with.
Deadshot by name, shooting dead by night.
Current target.
A plasma beam should bring a little more order to your chaos. A new bomber has evolved. Follow his directives, or stay out of his way.
Hey, don't just stand there. Grab some hooey-gooey terminal chunks.
New firing pattern uploaded to the weapon. Just for you, Earthlings.
Out of boost?
Ah, seeking out targets. Bomber Genesis complete. Engage the enemy. A terminal has transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really.
No fair! Cannons throwing an electrified fence at us!
Pack has identified the Terminat remains for us.
That amount of damage wouldn't even stop you. Support that newly spawned destroyer. Let's try something new. Revising firing pattern. Dispatch the assassin, quickly. He's making you look weak.
Ready on deck.
Oops! Nah, that was on purpose.
The longer I'm laid out, the worse it looks. Pack just lit up the Terminat junks. Let's get them.
A warning, Task Force X. I'm deploying artillery just for you.
Headshot, you're targeting my trusted buddy. Explosively big!
Looks like a new bomber has hatched. Kill Task Force X for me.
This is an Icarus.
New sequence. Dodge this Earthloot.
Hi, mine! No fair!
My new destroyer. Find the Earthlings and... well, you know what to do.
Collect a bunch of Terminat rotten! You have eggs on this earth, right? Yeah? The big weapon's mad at us! Quick, somebody offer it a protein snack!
Very efficient, Task Force X.
Yes, excellent work. Now, if you could all move along to your next objective with minimal pauses, that would be excellent.
Coloring fire.
Jetpacks, man.
Do take in the sights, won't you? This is the last Earth you'll ever see.
We ain't here for fun. Let's destroy the big gun and get off this frozen hellhole. Boosters engaged.
After a comprehensive study of the gun's behavior, I would recommend near constant movement. Best of luck.
Let's see if these mines can remove our highly mobile Earthling fleet.
Take cover. It fires at speed.
Come on, not now.
We need those Terminat bits if we're gonna take out that gun!
Collateral damage doesn't concern me. I'll be starting over with your planet. A heads up. I've engaged a new firing sequence.
Wall of death, people!
Prioritizing target. Dead shot.
You know, my pride isn't bulletproof.
Your self-appointed leader calls for you, Task Force X. Does it hurt you to hear his cries?
Gather as much of the terminal remains as you can carry.
Deploying aerial mines. Enjoy them, Task Force X. From simple terminaut to mighty destroyer.
Deadshot is the current target.
Living that Task Force life. How do you like that, Deadshot? Good killing, buddy.
Damn thing's overheating!
Firing on Joker. Pressure from Deadshot. Relocating. I am Deadshot.
Defense coming online.
You've exposed a vulnerability in the weapon. Congratulations, Task Force X.
What goes up?
New target. Harlequin.
Collect the terminal remains. They're our only hope against the weapon.
Don't let the laser beam hit you!
Did I raise the bar again?
Ready for you, Joker.
Engaging facility. Time for a move.
Focusing on Quinn.
Rain don't mean a thing.
Pack has identified the terminal remains for us.
Apologies, Task Force X. I seem to have unleashed aerial mines in your location.
There it is! Shoot that weak spot on the cannon!
You're tenacious, but this is a massive living weapon.
Filter marked for removal.
You should really have stopped Task Force X. I've run a refresh on the firing pattern.
Say, I didn't order the aerial bombardment.
Okay. If I survive this, y'all are on your own.
Hey, get your mitts on some of those Terminaut chunks.
Why would I want to grab more of this crap? Better hit the weapon with what I have.
all local units, prevent them from damaging the weapon.
You won't endure that shot.
Grab whatever Terminot chunks you can lay hands on.
Is this what you wanted? To have your little friends cleaning up your mistakes?
I got enough. Better hit the cannon.
Artillery! Time for this bird to fly. Timing needs work.
Bring the assassin down. Shouldn't be this hard.
Targeting deadshot.
A weapon seeks revenge.
Well, look who's...
Neutralize the Earthlings. There are 4 of them and more of you.
Engaging burner.
These reinforcements should make short work of those Earthlings.
Coming in like a bullet.
Target super.
Bring me the Flash. Kill Brainiac, but bring me the Flash.
He may be somewhat disoriented when you find him, so handle him with care.
You heard the doctor. With care.
You can't outrun the clock, Task Force X. You can't outrun me.
Boots up! Running too hot. Let's do this!
Calculators out, and pencils ready, Task Force X.
Hey, Luther, how do we do this? Decoupling? Kryptonite? Kryptonite decoupling?
What are you? I understand now. Let's see. Both iterations have been susceptible to bullets previously. Try that.
So just counter him where it hurts. All right, good enough for me.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a language feature. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
Oh, get shot to bits!
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Wrong the start!
How many times you planning to lose to us, huh?
Let's consider the other side of the equation now.
Someone patch me up! And this never happened!
Not much variation here, but there is
If you don't get me
potential.
up, I will snipe you myself!
Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Ah yes, I can see the variables much more clearly now. This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these? Even you four can appreciate such brutal simplicity. How is your locomotive potential at the moment? Even I make room for the more useful classics.
Open them up! Bring you down! Boost my shields up!
Premeditation!
Not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler. And much smaller. Your precious reputation was destroyed. How does it feel, Deadshot? You were too late to stop what's happened here, Earthlings. And soon, it'll be too late for you.
Who's dropping out?
Calculators out, and pencils ready, Task Force X.
Hey, Luther, how do we do this? Decoupling? Kryptonite? Kryptonite decoupling?
What are you? I understand now. Let's see. Both iterations have been susceptible to bullets previously. Try that.
So just counter him where it hurts. All right, good enough for me.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Frozen like
I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. A little quick preparation first.
Gotta cool the jet.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Always start to fly.
If you're gonna fight me like two men, you gotta make it really.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest... Let's consider the other side of the equation now.
I'm firing.
Just let Waller blow my head off already.
Not much variation here, but there is potential. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful. Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Ah yes, I can see the variables much more clearly now. A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element. One should always try to begin with proven theory. You might think wind would be less combustible, and yet...
Aiming for Deadshot.
Not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler. And much smaller.
New target located.
Let these cool a bit before you barrel into them. A different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes.
Jetpack ain't melting this ice! Scare my umbrella!
I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. Have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Pushed it into to the red!
A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. Not to worry, I spiced things up just for you, dear squad. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
Out of boost? Give me a break!
All plans must be capable of weathering setbacks, especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you. Even I make room for the more useful classics. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one.
Firing on Joker. Launching explosive device.
And yet you foolishly persist. For days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible. This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these? You might think wind would be less combustible. And yet... a perfect opportunity to introduce a new element.
You're moving around so I don't feel the burn.
New target sighted.
You might think wind would be less combustible. And yet... I've allowed you to continue more than long enough. This little diversion ends now. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a... language bleed-through. You will not stand in the way of my research into light. Once more, and I will finally be rid of you nuisances.
Firing on Joker!
You would benefit from some individualized tutelage.
This is some Icarus ass shit!
Give these a moment. The end result may shock you. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Eliminating touch shot.
A little quick preparation first.
Come on!
I admit, I did borrow some up. My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to experience it. Ultimately. This data is beginning to give diminishing returns.
Oh boy. Oh, wow. I'm not really used to getting winded. Hey, shouldn't you all be in jail?
I've adjusted the phasing array so they can choose the terms and conditions of their own suicide missions. Godspeed, Task Force X.
Now we're talking about the premium enthusiast gear.
The hell are you idiots doing? Get the Flash into stasis and get back to work.
Wish you were always that fun, Flasher. We'll make a sidekick out of you yet.
Good heft on this one. Sometimes you need to do an old-fashioned clobbering.
Here, gear yourself up some. You earned it, Lawton. That's it. No excuse for slack. Remember quid pro quo? Show me some quid, and you'll get some pro quo.